Happy Thursday morning, everybody. I had a really nice encounter, I think on Tuesday. So I had put up some sheet metal for sale, try to raise a couple dollars and clean the garage up. I guess cleaning the garage up was the biggest thing, getting rid of tires, getting rid of sheet metal. That's kind of the way I do it. Every winter, I start over, clean the shop up. Well, there was a real nice man from up around Hannibal, Missouri, and he drove, 2.5 hours to come pick his door up that he bought. Really pretty cool. So he rolls up in his truck, and he's got a Kenny Wallace hoodie on. And I thought, damn, that's pretty cool. He's representing me. So we talk a little bit, and he's wearing the Kenny Wallace hoodie. He's given me, a Ric Flair bobblehead. And, but at the beginning, he was just a little rough around the edges. Kind of like a smart ass friend, one of those aggressive friends that always talking shit. He says, hey, Wallace, I thought I'd drive up this driveway, see all this NASCAR money. I'm like, But then I quickly caught myself. I said, think, Kenny, he's wearing one of your hoodies. He just paid some money for one of your doors, so Kenny, he likes you. And this falls under Kim. I tell Kim sometimes when I come home from the races, I go, man, I said, there are some fans out there that are just complete mean. They just, you can see them. They'll beeline towards me. They're coming to my trailer because they just got a grief. And usually what it is, they're just pissed that I won the race and I raced in NASCAR. And they're kind of confused. They like me, but damn it, he made it in NASCAR. You know what I mean? They like me, but damn it, he's got some money because he raced in NASCAR. It just ain't right. And you can tell when they're coming at me. And Kim says this. Kim says, Kenny, they don't know what to say. Herman, where are you going with this story? Get to the point. So here's the moral of the story. I take this very nice man. I said, let's go to lunch. So we go to lunch. And I noticed all the way to lunch, he talked, wouldn't quit. Finally, at lunch, he calmed down and became so nice, it was unbelievable. And this is the part, Kim, say hi to everybody.
Good morning.
By the way, Kelly Clarkson looking good lately, looking healthy. So this nice man looks at me and shocks me. He says, Kenny, who do you think the nicest NASCAR driver is out there? It shocked me because I noticed he started getting very nice, quit talking a lot, quit roughing me up, but I knew he liked me a lot because he wore my hoodie, bought a door, and told me how many NASCAR races he went to. He went to all these races. So I'm thinking, So when he said to me, Kenny, what are the nicest NASCAR drivers out there? I thought for a little bit, and I said to him, all the drivers are pretty nice. I said, it just depends how you approach them. I said, first of all, he'd been in the garage area. And I said, Tony Stewart's pretty nice. I said, but if you approach him aggressively, he's going to bite back. His head went down. Can you believe it or not? I nailed it accidentally. He said, I didn't know it, but he was going to jack with Tony Stewart. So he felt in his mind that if he aggressively teased with drivers that they would like him because they would know they're Louie. Louie, say hello to everybody. He'd been outside. So this nice man thought, if I aggressively tease with drivers, they'll like me. I told him no. He said, I went to talk to Tony Stewart. He was pushing his race car. But what he said I didn't know was that Tony Stewart just got done wrecking on the track 10 minutes earlier. So here was the advice I'd give him. I said, remember this about race car drivers. I said, they're competitors. I said, when they get into the racetrack, it's like a war zone. When us drivers go into the pit gate, we're different people. Even me. I am what you see, but you know when I go in that pit gate, my face starts getting like this, right? So he said, oh my God, I felt so bad. He says, God, I didn't know that Tony had wrecked on the racetrack, and I guess they were pushing a backup car. So I just wanted to make this video. If you go inside the garage area, if you go to a dirt track and you're in the pits, remember when you go inside the pits and you're lucky enough to get pit passes, those drivers, I'm not about jacking around. I'm nice, but you know, hey Wallace, I remember when you wrecked a poker. No. Hey, Kenny, I remember when you won that race at Bristol. That was a hell of a win over Mark Martin, and that's the way to do it. We're not in a bar. You're not working. You're in our zone, right? You're in our area. So here's the moral of the story. If you're going to go to a racetrack and you're wanting to know what's the nicest race car driver out there, approach them with dignity. Don't talk shit to them. Don't go, hey, and all that. That's when you're drunk. That's when you're at the bar. That's when you're with your buddies, you know. So all the drivers are good people. Just approach them nice. Brag on them. Racers are competitors. And whatever you do, don't approach Tony Stewart aggressively. He'll bite. I'll bite. You can ask some people. I'll bit back too. We don't want our ass kissed. Just when we're racing, when we're at the racetrack and we're in a pit area, don't bring up bad memories. Don't start talking shit. You know what I mean? Just, hey, Tony, man, you're a hell of a champion. God, I can't believe you ran Indy cars and you ran the race at Charlotte. You're an incredible talent. That's the way to approach these drivers and get good results. See, even Louis liked the story.